Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out come the Rams down for their first possession. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Downing. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Third down is a key down in any game you play, and third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. First carry for DeAndre Swift.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did you pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
To throw, Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Poston Loveland. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
And the Bears, first down.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
To throw, it's Williams.
At the 46-yard line.
Over the middle, complete. That's Tucker. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a gain of 9.
Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Chicago.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Down to the 42, second down.
He was taken down by Cameron Kinchins. It's a pickup of 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
42-yard line.
Here's Williams. Throw right side taken in by Odunze. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
First down, Bears.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 of the 34.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw is Williams. And the Rams go. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Dowling. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on this.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Montez Sweat in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. A 40-yard punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, heck of a move. Man. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Play action. Now Williams. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated. Touchdown, Bears! Rome Odunze, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Bears 7.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The L.A. offense ready for this next possession. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Off-play action. Dowling. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Montez Sweat in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. 2nd and 15. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ballgame.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
2 yards
from the 20, here's the 2nd and 8.
At the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. Dowling. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Dowling. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
That's good.
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Dowling. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Dowling. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for 2.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Joshua Carty on for the Rams field goal.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Down, Chicago.
To the air, Williams. That's complete. Luther Burden.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 16 yards.
16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago. Operating from the gun, Williams.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Incomplete.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And oh no, it's incomplete. That's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. And here's Matt Araiza now.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. And the Rams getting set to go now.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Dowling.
That's complete. Jordan Whittington.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20. And the Rams first down.
They go play action here on first down.
That's caught. Puka Nacua.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Now 2nd and 5.
Slot man moves right.
They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that?
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20.
The Chicago offense set to get started. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
A beautiful fake. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Pass complete to Loveland.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now a handoff on him through the middle.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him in his 1st half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Williams.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Caleb Williams
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Bears are able to add on to that lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Rams 3.
That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, look at that.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Rams offense getting the football back.
Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. His throw incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kyler Gordon on the coverage.
Looking to throw. Dowling.
Screenplay set up for Williams.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a gain of 7.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Dowling. Finding Williams once more. Complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here comes the Rams punter now. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. Pass caught by Burden.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
That's caught left side, Burden.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Well, so much for the first down.
And they coulda, woulda, shoulda had a first down, but my English teacher's not going to be happy with this one. They did not.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts
A 2-yard gain
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Operating from the gun, Williams.
He'll try and do this himself.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
And the Bears first down.
Looking to throw, Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double and pick up 6.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Williams going to look to throw again.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
22-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
to throw, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw again.
A pass complete to Odunze. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Texans. Okay, Brandon, thank you. And so...
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here's Williams.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
13 yards. First down.
To throw, it's Williams. A short throw to Musgrave.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bears.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he's rolled up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Throwing is Williams. Tucker holds it in over the middle.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. He spins through.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the 2nd half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They run it again with Williams. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Off play action. Dowling. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
2nd and 3.
At their 48-yard line.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A gain of 6. And the Rams 1st down.
Off the play fake. Dowling. And his throw here's incomplete.
On 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
For Jordan Whittington. Incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Now Williams. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw.
Williams pass.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
4. It's now 2nd and 6. at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
A gain of 12. And
they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The tackle by Jarvis.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
They'll get this into the hands of Odunze.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
And his kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And out the middle across the 25 to the 27. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Brings up 2nd.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Downing. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. Dowling. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Looking to throw is Williams.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
To the air, Williams will try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Dowling. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
In motion goes the tight end. That is caught. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Rams.
They try the left side here with Williams. And he's brought down, but not before he really made his stiff arm to create a little space.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And from the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's a gain of 11. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They look to throw now on 1st down.
Going to be taken in here by Nacua. 2nd and 7.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Operating
7.
from the gun. Downing.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
For Evan Ingram. Incomplete. Kyler Gordon on the coverage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
2-yard gain. It's
Brandon, a good
4th down.
idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice
Joshua
design,
Curry
but
on
well
for the
played
field goal.
defensively, and they stop it well short.
35-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Play action. Now Williams.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll run it on the toss. A short gain here, maybe a yard to The Bears on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. Williams looking to do it himself. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Chicago.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 40.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down, Chicago.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, he'll run it here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw, Williams.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a 2nd season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
At the Rams' 38-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play.
Third down and 13.
Third down.
Looking to throw. Williams.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bears.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's brought down at the
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Second down and 8.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Here is third and 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
At the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and the Bears first down.
Pass caught by Burden.
Williams pass.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to